Hey everybody, it's Kevin. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to tell you why you can't beat your eating disorder. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and don't forget to check out some of my free resources below. And don't forget to check out the Empowered Eating System, my new program you can enroll today. This video is about eating disorders or EDs, but it can apply to any addiction or any compulsive behavior. If you find yourself repeating unhealthy habits or patterns over and over and over, I think you're going to get a lot of value out of this. Why do we do things that we know are unhealthy and that damage us? This fascinates me. Why are we our own worst enemies? Why do we sabotage ourselves? After this video, you're going to have a lot more insight into that question. First reason why you can't beat an ED is because you keep waiting for some date or tomorrow. It's tomorrow, it's next week, it's next job, it's next semester, it's next year, it's next decade, next something. But it's never today. And the reason you say that is because it keeps you in this little cocoon. It keeps you safe. It keeps you comfortable. It saves you from doing the hard work and making the hard decisions today that you don't want to do. We think tomorrow we're going to be superheroes, but the truth is, all the willpower we have today is what we're going to have tomorrow. We overestimate the amount of willpower that we're going to have in the future, and we like to tell ourselves cute stories like, tomorrow I'll quit, next week I'll quit, tomorrow I'll be stronger. But this isn't true at all, and we know it's not true. But we tell ourselves that to make our bad decisions seem better. We do it to alleviate the pain. We know we're making bad decisions, but the one thing we can do is make a decision to be better tomorrow. That makes everything better, right? Quit saying that tomorrow is going to be different and just do something today. You don't have to overhaul your entire life. You don't have to overcome your ED in one go. But you can do one thing today that you didn't do yesterday. Okay, the second thing is you haven't figured out what you're going to replace the ED with. When you overcome an ED, you're going to have a void. So it's best to fill that void before you break it. Do that now. So instead of binging, purging, or chewing and spitting, or whatever it is that you like to do, what are you going to do with all that extra time? You've got to think about that now. Are there some projects that you're not completing? Are there books that need to be read? Are there assignments that you haven't done? I don't know, but you need to fill that time. For me, it was coming home each night and having 3 or 4 hours of free time. There's an old saying that Satan likes to use idle hands. We just can't sit still. We don't like low stimulus environments, so we're always looking for something to fill that. And for many people, especially people watching this channel and this video, that comes in the form of fat and sugar. It's easy, it's cheap, you can always get it, and it will make you feel better. The problem is it comes with a lot of long-term consequences. So this leads me to my third point. You haven't found other stimuli to fill your life. You need to find something else to fill your life. I'm not saying you're necessarily bored, but we do like stimuli. And once we find a stimuli and it's easy to get and it seems okay, then it's really hard to stop. You're so used to that stimulus. You're so used to that hit, ding, 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 up in your head. It's like those mice in the cages and they're constantly pressing the lever because they want the sugar water. That's kind of how you are. In some ways, you're not really addicted to the ED, you're addicted to the stimulation. We live in 2020 and it's not hard to find different stimuli. Think about it. Unlimited music, unlimited movies, documentaries. You can call anybody. There's endless entertainment. You can get free news. We live in the age of media, and yet people are more bored than ever. And it seems crazy to me. How could you possibly be bored? You could watch YouTube every minute for the rest of your life, and you would only watch 0.001% of everything that's on YouTube. So be a little more grateful and realize that you have access to more media and more stimulation than you could ever dream of. If you're bored in 2020, it's your fault. The next reason is you focus too much on what you're losing and too little on what you're gaining. I think the problem with a lot of people who have EDs or addictions is if they're thinking, what am I going to do? I'm going to lose this stimulation. I'm going to lose this comfort. I'm going to lose, that sense of security. Well, maybe initially, but think about everything else that you're gaining. Improved health, body image, confidence, smaller clothes, better digestion, better fitness. You're going to look better. You're going to be more attractive. You're going to be able to do this. You're going to be able to do that. You can take the tags off those clothes. Everything. You're gaining so much, but it's like you're not looking at that. You're so focused on, oh, what am I going to do in that 30 minutes or that 1 hour? What am I going to do if I can't purge anymore? What am I going to do without ice cream and cookies at night. You're so focused on that loss when you need to focus on the gain. Because the truth is, for everything you lose when you overcome an ED or an addiction, you gain about 10 other things. This is the simplest thing you could do right now to upgrade your life. You might have a bunch of other crappy things going on, maybe bad relationships, or you don't like school, or you don't like your job, or whatever, I don't know. You can't necessarily fix all those, but what you can fix is how you eat and what you put in your body, and you can start fixing it today. This channel would not be possible without Esatino artists. If you want to start your own YouTube channel and start producing your own content, then check out the Creative Business Academy. There is a link below. The next reason why is because you keep buying into the cold turkey myth. Going cold turkey means you quit a bad habit like that immediately. The problem is you've probably tried that before. And the other thing is people who go cold turkey probably tried going cold turkey 200 times before they got it right. And when you tell yourself you're going cold turkey, it usually gives you license to misbehave today. Because if you say that you're going to stop tomorrow, then why would you behave good today? You're not, because tomorrow is a new day. I'm going to go cold turkey. Again, it's overestimating your willpower. You can go cold turkey, just don't promise to do it. Maybe when you look back, you'll say, hey, it was that day when I stopped it. It was that day when everything ended. Just don't promise to do it. It's like promising to go on a fast today. Start the fast the morning of the fast. That's the best time to do it. Same with cold turkey. Go cold turkey the morning you go cold turkey. Whatever you do, don't promise yourself that you're going to stop everything in one day, because that's not how the brain changes. The next reason you can't quit is because you keep waiting for some external force or something in your environment to change. Listen, you could have the perfect life and you would still have an addiction. Look at all the Hollywood celebrities. They have all sorts of drug problems and alcohol problems. Some of them have EDs. I think, what's her name? Demi Lovato. She's had chronic EDs her entire life. She's got money. She's got fame. She has glamour, and yet she still has a problem. You could live in the perfect home. You could have servants. You could have a beautiful garden, and you would still find a way to justify the behavior. Quit waiting for some external force to come in your life and change it. All the change starts up here. It starts with one decision. It's up to you. And speaking of decisions, and this is my last one, focus on one decision at a time. As you go through the day, ask yourself, is this what I want to do? Is this who I want to be? Is this congruent with my goals? Is this congruent with my identity? What is it that I want? Is this making me healthier? These are questions that you need to ask yourself. So before you reach into the bag of potato chips, ask yourself, is this what I really want to do? Is this in line with my goals? Do I want to have a bunch of greasy fingers? If you just stop and think for a few seconds, you can save yourself a load of misery. Hope these tips helped. Let me know what you think. Are there any other reasons why people can't overcome an ED or an addiction? Let me know in the comments below. Hope you found this video educational and entertaining. Don't forget to subscribe and check out my free resources below. If you liked this video, I'm sure you'll like one of the other videos that you see on the screen. Click one of them and I'll see you there.